really enjoyed it, and I just want to say a few things. I didn't get really a chance to talk to all the students. I really just talked to only Symphonic band. So if you don't mind, I'd like to say a few things before our last piece. And I just want to say truthfully, I enjoy being a band director today as much as any time in my life. And the only reason why I would ever retire is because I can't hear. And you probably already know that. In fact, my good friend Juan Villarreal imitated me today. What'd you say? So it's time for me to cash it in. And I really did lose my hearing my entire career. In '78, I went to the ear doctor for ear pain. And just the last year and a half, though, I really couldn't hear people talk in band, which might be a good thing. But even in the office with the door closed, I really had to start reading lips. And last year, I recorded concert band rehearsals, not marching band. I just heard the marching band and listened to it in my house, annoyed my family, playing them real loud so I could hear the rehearsals being recorded and make adjustments for the next day. But when I went to concert contest last year at Pearland, being able to adjust the band on stage, and you just really need to be able to hear. And in sight reading room, it's a little scary when you don't really know what's coming out of their horns. So I just want to say, if I didn't laugh at your joke, or if you're talking about your mom in the hospital for 6 weeks and I did laugh, I'm sorry. Just couldn't hear you. And I have had hearing aids for about a year and a half, and they work great. And as a spectator out here, they work great, but up close they distort. And so I tried that. It just didn't happen. I didn't know how to retire, and this year I didn't know if I had the strength to retire. And but secretly I knew that every time we did our last football game or our last contest or last whatever, I was sharing with our seniors our last time on the field, for example, and sure enjoyed this year. And I told the staff after our last marching contest, right before pacing, and I really didn't tell the band students until Monday, because I just wanted to be a normal year. And I think it's been a normal year. It's been a great year. But I just want to say that I love being a band director more now than ever. My first job was here, and I came here when I was 22 in 1977, and I worked with my good friend George Mitchell. He might be here, but I really loved my time at Brazoswood for 4 years. And I remember when Mr. Phillips, the principal, handed me my first paycheck. I thought to myself, I can't believe they're paying me to do this. This is fun. And after 4 years, they asked me to come to Brazoswood. My first thought was, there's no way I'm not a good enough teacher to teach at Brazoswood. And that was '81, and when I was 29, just a kid, I got the head job in 1984, and even though I was just a kid, I was smart enough to hire Brian Casey. And, anyway, yeah. After 33 years, I still wonder if I'm good enough a teacher, because our students are so talented and they push us to be our very best as teachers. We're lucky to be here. And I still can't believe they pay me. And truthfully, I think as every band director in the state, I have no idea what I make. I know I'm overpaid because I would do this for free. So a good reason to retire is my good friend Brian Casey. And we've been together for 24 years. It had been 26, but he took 2 years off to get his master's in the University of Miami. And I'm going to use his line, but it's the same feeling. I look forward to seeing him every day. And, we water ski together, we snow ski together, our families camp together. And lately, the last 20 years, we're a dad support group together. Every day at lunch, my son did this last night. Oh, I did that 3 nights ago. What'd you do? Well, I did this. And I'm sure Amy Walden just loves our conversation. But anyway, I appreciate it. He's just a great friend, and concert season is Mr. Casey's favorite time of year. And this is concert season coming up, and he's going to really enjoy it. And for one reason, because this is one of the best bands we've had in a long time, and our seniors, as 8th graders, are the only junior high band in the last 37 years to win Beach and Honor Band. That says a lot. And they actually got 2 first place votes in the area and almost made the state. So Mr. Casey's going to step into a really good band, and he's going to really enjoy it, and he's going to do a great job. So I'm really proud to hand this job over to Mr. Casey, Brian Casey, my good friend. say that I want to explain why now. And one reason is, of course, I'm hearing, but the other reason is this next semester is when we enter honor band competition. And it's very prestigious, and we'll record our concerts and contests, and we'll submit a tape or recording of our best performances for honor band competitions as TBA. And the last 8 years, we've made state finals in honor band or state marching. We want to keep the tradition going. And the judging, however, takes place in June. So region is in 1st of June, and then area is late June, and then the state level is in August. Well, if the band director retires or leaves a school, you cannot submit a tape. So a 5A director cannot ever retire on an even number year. And tonight in the Woodlands, Brent Johnson's retiring right now as we speak for the same reason. So it's good for our program that the director who does the next part of this year stays next year also. And I don't think with my hearing I can do that. What will I miss? I'm going to miss making music every day. But more importantly, I'm going to miss the people I make music with. And I'm going to miss our students. I've timed this. I'll only do this 3 times. I'll only do this 3 times in the speech. That's 1, so I got 2 more. But I'm going to miss our... Thank you. Oh, man, my mom is even here. I didn't know that. My brother, my sister. Thank you for being here. But anyway, I'm going to miss my friends. Not my students, my friends. And they're awesome. And they're so talented, they're so dedicated, and they look to the future so much, and they're so enthusiastic. I could go on and on and on. And I'm just honored to know all of you. And I'm going to miss the alums coming by. You know, if you're in the band hall, they know they can just stop by. And like last Christmas, I saw the newborn of one of our drum majors, and somebody brings their fiancée by to make sure we approve. And I'm going to miss that. You know, and I'm just going to miss the students a lot. And I'm going to miss the people I work with. And I've talked about Ryan Casey, but I'm going to miss Eric Harper. We've been together for 11 years, and he's like a brother to me. And he knows what I'm thinking without me even saying anything. And he's very caring, and he cares about his students and the people he works with. And he's so honest. He'll tell you exactly what is the truth, good or bad. And he's also the greatest percussion teacher on this planet. We know that for sure. The last thing he did for me was give me a bottle of water when I can't speak because my mouth is too dry. He's just always thoughtful. I miss Miss Walden. Miss Walden and I were together for 4 years in Symphonic band when she was a student. And now we've been together 3 years with Boss, who's been a director. And 7 years together. And the thing I really appreciate Mrs. Walden as a student or director is she always is there for the team. The group goal, even as a student. She cared more about the group than herself. And I think she's a great director. And I should say, she's the only BISD fine arts director who's made sweepstakes every year she's gone to contest. So, Ms. Waller, we're proud of you. And I'm going to miss, finally, the great families I've gotten to know through band. And, you know, some parents have a child come through, or a student come through, but some have 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're here year after year. You know, 15 years is some of us, and it's just over that time you become our great friends. And I know, sitting out here in the parent section, they're some of my best friends. And you helped us in so many ways, and we actually started the Band Boosters in '81, and now it's just a machine, the way you help us operate our band program. And it's not like any other place. People just ask us how we started that, and I said, you got to move to Clute.